Yo, what is up, Z fam? Welcome to a new video. In today's video, I can't believe we're back here doing this again. Well, I mean, I can't believe it. I mean, it's just the gaming community does not cease to surprise, especially when there's this many delusional people in this particular community here in COD. It's sad to see. I feel mostly bad for the people that are just, you know, don't have a massive knowledge on the game and are being completely manipulated in so many different ways. But anyway, in today's video, we're going to be addressing what is on my left monitor. Over the last little while, during all my live stream, or a lot of my live streams, in my comments, you know, tweets, all this different stuff, tons and tons of people are starting to question, not only me as well, you know, Aiden's been getting it lately, Kay Lee from FaZe, she's been getting it a bunch. People are starting to believe now that streamers are hiding their hacks on their main monitors, and the way they're doing that is by having it on another monitor that a lot of us use, because in my setup in particular, I have 3 monitors. The monitor on my far left is my OBS, it's my Discord. I look at it from time to time, but I don't look at it as much as people think I'm looking at it, because what I'm actually looking at is the left side of my main monitor. And I'm going to prove that for you here today. This video is going to be broken down into a few different parts. We're going to show you guys some clips. We're going to show you guys a full gameplay with an eye tracker, so you can see where I am looking on my monitor, and then you can actually see the exact head movements in, you know, that are going to completely line up with the exact same head movements that people are calling suspicious, and where I'm looking at my left monitor when that's just not true at all. I also just want to make sure before the video continues on that people understand something. I'm using a tone throughout the entire video of almost just being done with this entire situation and just blown away at some of the stupidity levels. Please understand that I'm not trying to sound like an asshole. I completely understand that there are people that play this game casually, don't know a ton about like certain things and aspects of the game, and it makes it harder for them to fathom certain things. I am not trying to be a dick to those people. I actually am trying my best to not allow you to get manipulated by someone who is trying to manipulate the easily manipulated. That is what I am trying to do. The people that I'm talking more condescending towards are the people that I am rightfully pissed at. I'm rightfully pissed at for all of this absolute clout chase fiesta that has been taking place over the last few months. And another main theme to today's video, and it's something, this is going to be great. This is going to be a good learning experience for a lot of people out there, because I'm certain so many of you, and when I say you, I'm talking directly to the deluded ones, the ones with the tinfoil hats cutting circulation off to the head. It's gonna be a good learning lesson for you today. We're gonna teach you something called confirmation bias. For anyone that wants to know what confirmation bias is, I'll read you the exact definition of it. Confirmation bias is the tendency to process information by looking or interpreting information that is consistent with one's existing beliefs. Basically people interpreting information to support your own beliefs, only remembering details that uphold your belief, and ignoring information that challenges your beliefs. That is going to be the common theme of today's video, because after the clips that I show you, it's laughable. I touched so much on this in the first 2 videos that we did months ago, which were a complete, when I say success in the sense that if you really truly look at who is calling all of these accusations out to these top tier or top level streamers, no one in the actual community, no one with a, you know, with a level head are making any of these accusations, because there's no accusations to be made. That doesn't mean that you should never be questioning things and never be, you know, doing all these things. There's a difference between questioning and completely, you know, manipulating, cutting out certain parts of clips and all that to drive a narrative. Those are 2 different things. Make sure you are not a part of that group. I mean, who would want to be? The people that want to be a part of that group are the ones that just want to see streamers fail. You know, it's funny that how in the first few videos, I'm being accused of aimbot. I'm being accused of all these different things. Now those accusations are out the window because those have been proved wrong. And now they need to scrounge up the last little bits they can and try to find and make other things look sus. And now the accusations are no longer aimbot, it's wall hacks, and it's all this different stuff. There will always be something else to find. Like I'm guaranteeing that after this video is out, there is going to be something else. Like someone's going to probably start wondering, they're going to want me to release my blood tests because they're going to be thinking that I'm pumping like drug enhancing shit into my blood to allow me to do this. I don't know what it is, man. It's a never ending cycle, but it just is what it is. So anyway, very quickly before we jump into the clips, you know, talking about credibility, let me touch on this for just a second, because I think it's very, very important. One thing that a lot of the very, very heavily diluted people are always saying is that, and again, touched on this in my last video, they truly believe that there is some kind of streamer, you know, Warzone Pro Illuminati taking place where nobody is ratting on each other. And you need to take a second and just think about how ridiculous that sounds if you really believe in it. Do you believe for a second that people like Nickmercs, you know, Tim the Tatman, Dr. Disrespect as well, do you think these people are extremely stupid, are just not picking up on this? Or do you think I'm somehow paying them off to say the opposite of what, you know, these other drama, I call them drama YouTubers, are saying and calling me out for hacking? Because nobody else is. There was recently a clip of Nickmercs, again, having to talk to people in his chat about how ridiculous it is. Basically, this guy doesn't even follow me on Twitter. I've never even played with Nickmercs. He has zero reason. To not call me out for BS, if there was BS to be called out.
Zlaner got exposed last night. You guys are so weird, man. Pepe, that's such a weird comment. Zlaner, you know, I'm not even friends with the guy, right? But he is incredible. I mean, he's an incredible Call of Duty player. And if somebody, you know, underperforms in a tournament, like, dude, you know how many Fortnite tournaments I went to and just destroyed? I mean, just fucking destroyed. Like, made more money than 90% of the players there. A lot of them. And then I've also flown to Poland and got my ass clapped. I mean, you have bad games. You have bad tournaments. Especially in, like, a private lobby stacked out like that. I mean, shit happens. You know, some of you guys are so weird, man. No, he didn't. He didn't get exposed for nothing. Everybody knows that kid's a Don. You know? And he just got some shit cards last night. It happens, man. He still came in 8th. Did he come in 8th? Oh my God, this guy's talking like he got last place or something, man. That's unbelievable. Jay, you have to understand, there's people that, like, there's that one idiot on YouTube that makes all those videos just like saying people hack, but he has no proof. People who make content, like hate content, that just, like, you know, talk shit about people the whole time. Oh my God, like, they're the bottom of the bucket, bro. Bottom of the barrel. Anyway, bro, I think Zlaner gets a lot of slack because of that stuff, you know? Like, people just taking clips and spinning them and trying to make it like, I mean, you guys got to keep in mind and remember, don't forget, a lot of, well, this doesn't really apply to a lot of you guys, but I guess if you're trying to be a content creator someday, it definitely applies to you, because you have to understand that there's so many people that want you to fail. And it's weird, like, as much as all these people try to lift you up and lift you up and lift you up, there's also a boatload of them that just can't wait to see you fail.
Same as all of the other professionals in this game. Actually, take a second and ask yourself this. Who do you think benefits more? Who do you think would be calling me out more? Do you think it would be the professional players that I play against on a regular basis in other tournaments? Do you think those would be the ones that would be calling me out? The ones that I am, you know, not all the time. No, I don't win every single tournament I play in, but I am winning, you know, we win a solid amount of cash prizes in these tournaments. Don't you think that the ones that would be the most suspect the most would be the other competitors? All these people would be 100% knowing that it's like, they'd be calling it out right away. There's no reason for these people to not. I'm acquaintances with a lot of these people, and I'm good friends definitely with a lot of these people now. But there's also a massive amount of them that I'm not great friends with. There's even people that I wouldn't consider, you know, it's massive beefs, but people that probably don't even like me that much in the community, but you don't see even them calling me out because they know that I am not hacking. And the person, it makes way more sense that this person's going to be making these videos, because if we look here at his YouTube channel where he gets, you know, 20K views, 13K views here, 19K views here, 28K views here, 13K views here, when he's talking about totally random stuff and random content. Then we go to a Zlaner exposed video where he gets 110,000 views on his video. I know what content creators do, folks. I know that he's looking at his last video getting 20,000 views and he's like, man, maybe I should post another Zlaner video so I can pay my rent this month. I don't know what it is. It's sad. It's sad. So like I said, I'm going to basically in this video be breaking down where it is that I'm actually looking on my monitor. So this is the exact layout. This is the exact layout of my setup. You've got my main monitor right here in front of me. This is the one that I game on. This is the one I play on. Over here to my right, you're looking at the monitor that I read chat off of, hence why it's up and down. I literally just read chat off of this one. I have YouTube open, I have Twitter open, all that good stuff. And then over to my left, this is where I have my OBS open, my open broadcasting software where I live stream from, and my Discord. That's all I have on that monitor. Way over here on the far left-hand side, way over here, when I'm seated here gaming, notice how when I sit right here, I'm looking up here to my left. I'm not looking over here. So let me show you here, like I'll even show it from the camera angle that you guys are always seeing in these clips. It's when I'm actually playing the game. My webcam is down on this right-hand side. It's a little bit smaller. This is what it looks like when I'm sitting this close to my monitor. Same as always, same camera angle. I'm looking up to the left, up to the left, up to the left, where my UAV is, where my minimap is. And then now I'm looking all the way over to my left-hand monitor, completely looking at this full other screen. And the clips never look this way. I'm always looking just this slight head adjustment. And people believe that my left monitor is like right here somewhere, not way over here on the left, on the actual left. Anyway, that's what that looks like. Just big shout out to Death Dealer here in this clip. I'm just going to show you again, just another great example of me looking over to the left-hand side of my main gaming monitor. Left-hand side of my main gaming monitor, not looking off the screen. To not check my minimap this time, but to check and see if I have a self-revive, to go and look into the bottom left-hand corner of my screen. So really quickly, I know the quality is absolutely trash, but it doesn't even matter. You can see my head move here. Look at the webcam. Watch my head move over to the left-hand side. Boom. That is the exact head movement, by the way, that people are calling sus. I look over quickly. Boom, I glance over. I see my wall hacks. I now know where all my enemies are, and boom, then I attack. It's not what's happening in this clip right here. I'm taking a look over to my left. I see that I don't have a self-revive because I'm always just checking on the same exact side as my minimap. I don't see a self. I make the head movement, and then I go buy a self-res. Just a little head movement. Boom. And then we buy a self-res. Just another, and then this is beautiful at the very end of the clip. This person did a great job of basically showing all this stuff. Z is looking at a second, quote-unquote, second monitor versus Z actually looking at my second monitor. And if you watch my live streams, you guys can easily tell the difference of when I'm looking at my actual left monitor, which is, again, way over here, versus looking at the left-hand side of my screen, which you can see right here. And it's in all the compilation videos that have been put together by people like Beaman, saying that I'm looking off the monitor onto another one where all my hacks are. Okay, so in this part of the video, we're going to be breaking down just this is a completely different game, by the way. This is Play Apex, but it's a perfect game to break down and prove to you that I'm just, again, looking at the left-hand side of my monitor, because in this game, the way the looting works, if you've ever played it before, you open up the enemy's loot crate, and all of their loot shows up on the left-hand side of your monitor, similar to where your minimap would be, or your health bar and all that stuff in Warzone. And you'll see the exact same head movement to the left side of my monitor. I know some people find it hard to believe that you can use all parts of your monitor, even though you can only see one half of it. Let's take a look here. Oh my God! Oh, and really quickly there too, if you noticed, some of my editor pointed out to me, right here at this first part, I actually do make after I kill these guys, because I'm in a Discord call with DeWolf at this time, one of my good buddies that I game with. We were playing Apex together, and I look over to my left-hand side to see if I'm unmuted in Discord so we can get absolutely hyped up about this play that I just made here on Apex. So you can see a full right here. Boom, right there. I do a full-on head movement to look all the way over to the left and see if I'm unmuted on Discord. And now right here, you're going to see where I'm looting. I'm looking at the left-hand side of my monitor. Boom. Looking over to the left. And now centered again. Let's take a look at this here. Boom. Like fully centered on the game, playing the game. And then as soon as I open the loot crate, watch when I open the loot crate, where my eyes move to the left-hand side of the screen. Very straightforward, very easy. It's blatant. It's completely blatant. But anyway, let's move along. Okay, so now we're going to dive into the portion of the video where we're going to talk about basically talk about the clips that are, just like we did in the other video, the other Hackusations videos. We're going to break down the clips that are quote unquote sus and just show you and prove to you how easily they are to break down yet again. But before we do that, there's one clip here that, again, at Just Saying on Twitter was so gracious to find. A clip of BadBoyBeaman talking about, talking about what it is that he likes to do before making these massive accusations.
Questions. I analyze the clips through and through, and I make sure that every time I am analyzing each clip, I try my best to debunk that clip, to find the reason why it isn't suspicious. I don't care if it's somebody who I've already got suspicion about. Every single clip that I see or that I get sent, I try my best to debunk it.
And he says that he tries his best to debunk it when we know that's just not true. I mean, it could be, it's either he's just very, very, and I'm, again, not trying to be mean here, but he's just has a low amount of knowledge on the game and is pretty stupid when it comes to this stuff. Or he 100% just doesn't take the time to actually break these clips down. And I'm going to prove that to you in this first clip. And funny enough, in this scenario right here, this is him talking about a totally different situation altogether. But again, another very credible person like Nickmercs calling out Beaman as just this absolute joke to the Call of Duty community, basically calling him out for exactly what it is. And it's getting ridiculous. So let's take a look at the clip. In this clip right here, Beaman is basically trying to figure out or fathom, how is it that I knew there was someone to my right? How is it that I could have possibly known that this team was over here on my right-hand side while I'm rotating out of the zone? And all he shows you is this very first part of the clip. He shows me rolling up here and then killing the team. He shows you nothing. He shows you absolutely nothing before this clip. He shows you none of the me flying in the air, showing you the UAV, falling down from the sky, knowing the team is there. You're gonna see it all unfold right here. So in this is the whole part of the video that he does not show you in his video. So if I go just quickly, if I go out of here.
Guys, think of that one. Okay, so this video has actually been placed in one of my Warzone.
So this is exactly where he starts the clip. He starts the clip of me running out of the zone, plating up, moving all the way to the far left side over here, and just continuing to run away. Not showing what was before this clip, which is which gives you all the vital information to know why I knew there was a team on my right-hand side. So this is from his video.
Seen a suspicious moment videos in the past, and this was actually where Zlaner takes a hard look at his left monitor prior to snapping right and lasering someone within the game. Now you can see the storms actually pushing him in from behind. This is something his fans have actually said in the comments of my last video, where they specified that he should be expecting somebody to come on his left or right.
So he thinks that I should be expecting someone to come on my right when he doesn't want to show you guys what happened right before this clip, which I'm going to show you right now. Now we're basically at the part where he started his video. Let me show you exactly what happened before that took place. I'm flying back in from the gulag because I had just died in this game. I had just died over in farmland to this team. And I know this team is still over there. We have a UAV up in the sky while I'm gulagging over. One of my teammates must have bought it in. I fly over here to land back on my loot. And I know this team is over here. As you can see in the here, it says that team is on the UAV. I'm marking the ground of where it was that I died, so I know exactly where my stuff is, and I can just land right on it. These guys are all ghosted, by the way. The only reason why I saw them on the UAV the first time around was, for those of you that obviously don't know this, I mean, I know most people do, ghosted players still show up on the UAV when you're a certain distance away from them, but then once you close into a certain distance, I'm not sure what the exact distance is, but once you get a little bit closer, they disappear off the UAV. So I know this team's still over here. They didn't just magically disappear. They just have ghost. So I land back on my stuff. I loot up all of my loot. I rotate to the right around here. I should be behind this team at this point. They should be moving in from the zone. Heart beating, checking around, making sure to find these guys. Boom. I encounter one guy. Zlaner downs a guy, but doesn't get the kill. He knows he's going to be on his right as he rotates. And now this, and again, Beaming should be showing you this stuff. He's cutting this out for a reason. He doesn't want you to know that I know there's a team out here. He doesn't want you to see that on the UAV, I know this team is out here. He doesn't want to even show you that I knock a player right here and don't get the full kill. Basically knowing in my own head that, okay, I didn't full kill this guy. This team is still going to be over here to my right, and he's most likely going to rotate with his teammates, as most teams usually do. I'm here playing basically solo squads or solo trios, or solo squad. This was a solo squads tournament, and so I move out here to my left. I'm going to rotate all the way out here. This is where the clip starts. This is where Beaming actually shows you. I rotate all the way around. And now, the Twitter quality, you literally can't see anything at all here, but it says the enemy can be seen as he turns to check his right. You can't see anything on this right here. I mean, you actually can see a small little black dot. Before I even aim in, you can see that this guy is here. But to make sure you guys can see this much clearer, I'll pull it up on the actual source on the actual video. And there is the player right there. Very hard to see. Not as hard for me to see because I'm actually playing the game and I can. You're not seeing it from a YouTube video, but you can see the little tiny bit of a person popping up over there. And regardless of even if you did anyway, I know that there's a team over here because of the information that wasn't being shared to you beforehand. And boom, there's the person right there. He didn't just pop up from the hill, by the way. Notice how he like renders in as I aim in. That's because I can see how he's right there. His head's already over. He didn't just move up over the hill and then I aim and I see him. He's already right there and I can see him peeking over. And that's why I aim in, and that's why I beam him, and that's why I shoot him, and it's that straightforward, and it's that simple. And yet again, we've already broken down the whole left thing. I'm not looking at my left monitor. I'm looking at my minimap. I'm using the entire game, and I'm using as a usually most professional players do, or most just players that can use some common sense do, is to utilize all of the tools to your ability. Whether you have a UAV up or not, by the way, for most people that don't understand this, you can still look at your minimap when you don't have a UAV up. Anyway, another very straightforward clip that is very easy to break down. Basically, just another fantastic example of him leaving out vital information that without the information makes the clip look insanely suspicious. I'm calling out that there's all these people on this side of the map. How could I possibly know that without a UAV? And then it just makes the clip look super suspicious. Whereas when you show the first 10 to 15 seconds before he shows this clip, which he leaves out of his own video for great reasons, you notice that it's very easy to see that there's a shitload of people on this side of the map. So let's just go ahead and take a look at the video real quick.
It's suspicious in its own individual way, and I will explain each one as we go. But for now, sit back and enjoy. So what we're going to see in this clip is the fact that Zlaner has just come back from the gulag. There is no UAV actually active at the time.
Yep.
He gets in the helicopter and starts flying around, and you will see exactly the type of things he calls out now.
Damn, wall got in my way.
Holy fuck, dude, there are so many people over here. There's a full team on this building. Oh my god, dude, the whole map is literally right here.
I had too much money to die too. Bullshit.
Dude, this is insane how many people are around this area. No, the entire map is over on this side of the map. Like it's insane right now.
So we can already see throughout that gameplay that originally on the first building where he says, "Oh my god, the whole map's here," there was only 2 enemies on that rooftop. He saw one running across and one with a sniper glint. After that, there was no enemies visible.
Okay, this is the part of the video that he leaves out that gives you all the information of why I am yelling that there is a ton of people on this side of the map. And not only that, I'm also going to point out all the people that he decided not to point out to you in his video, and the quality is so shit that you can barely see the players. There's not 2 people on the first roof. There's 3 people. There's not nobody in the street when I yell the second time and he makes a expression on his face like he's mind blown. There's literally a guy running in the street. I'm just blown away. There's a lot of people. And let me show you the UAV.
Get out of this alley so I can start having my way.
He's running around the corner over there. He's running around So, really quickly, let's take a look. Who just called in a UAV? Destroy just called in a UAV. Again, this is about 15 seconds before the clip that Beaming just showed you. I want you to take a look up at the left-hand side of your screen. And look how many dots there are all over our area. And listen to what I'm about to say. Look at this. There's literally 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 over here. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 players all around us here. And more over by stadium and beyond because you can see all the dots up here on the UAV. Oh my God.
Oh, late. Let's get involved right here.
That's both of us. That's all of us being like, oh my God, look how many people are over here. D says, let's get involved here. So dumb, man. So there we go. Then I die. And I go to the gulag. And now this is the part that he shows you. After we just saw that there was a shitload of people. Yeah, I might be over-exaggerating. Yes, there isn't 100. There's only 61 players left in the game. I'm saying that everyone's on this side of the map as an over-expression, as we all do from time to time. There was a ton of people. The UAV was absolutely covered. And he is purposely leaving that out of the clip to manipulate you. Easily manipulated individual. That's what he's doing. He said that I saw only 2 people on this roof. There's actually 3. Because if you look right here, he obviously didn't analyze it good enough. This is his video. Very bad quality. You see a sniper right here. You see a sniper right here. But let me show you it in my quality. So there's one player here. You're going to see him running from here on my mouse to here. He's running over to this area. There's another guy standing right there. I know it's hard to pick it out, but you can see him. And finally, the sniper in the background. And we're playing trios, so that makes the most sense as well. Why would there be... Yes, of course, obviously a teammate can die, but it all adds up. We're literally in the trios playlist. There's 3 guys on this roof, and let me press play and you'll see what I'm saying. So there goes this guy here. There's one right there, just laid prone, and there's a sniper in the back. I don't think I can slow the footage down on Facebook, so I can't really go slow-mo, but let's continue. In the quality of his video. In the quality of his video. Tell me if you see anyone else right here. Tell me if you see anyone else. Just where I said, oh my God. Just where I say, oh my God, right here. There's so many people. There's a full team on this building. Oh my God. Dude, the whole map is literally right here. And the funniest thing, I mean, this is what he's doing. Every time he thinks I'm saying something suspicious, look at his facial expression. This is what he does. He's like watching the footage and he's like, really? Really? Like he thinks he's caught something. Because he's not scrutinizing these fucking clips. You can't see really well in that clip, but look at this guy. Boom. Running across in the street. Someone bought back over here.
I had too much money to die too.
This clip was from a few weeks ago as well. There's another buyback right there, if I'm not mistaken. You can see the flare up in the sky.
It's insane how many people are around this area.
It's again, this is ridiculous, folks. Like, what are we talking about here, chat? What are we talking about? I'm thinking about tinfoil hats that are cutting off the circulation to some of these people's heads. They cannot think through this shit right. I'll show you one more thing. I'm going to be probably saying that all night, but let me show you one more thing. J-God, an incredibly influential person in the Call of Duty scene at the moment. Respectable people have been able to lie before, but again, I need to go back to the statement I said earlier where I said, do you truly believe that I am paying off all of these people that I have no relationship with? I know J-God, but he's not my best friend. If you think this guy would try to cover up many pros hacking, you are delusional. Again, you are delusional. Someone says, wonder how long before BadBoyBeaman deletes that video and posts an apology. A real man would do this. And I agree with that. I'm not going to lie to you. I gave him the benefit of the doubt when I made my video. I was like, you know what, man? If this guy makes an apology video, I'm not going to fucking like the guy. I'm not going to like push his content or be his friend or be his buddy, but I'll respect it. I will respect it. I'll do it. Not anymore. I mean, that shit's long gone. I mean, after all the stuff he's done now, that shit is long gone. But I even said that the first time around. I said I'd do that. And I was thinking about it myself. I was like, you know what? Fuck it. I don't mind. I'm not going to hold a grudge over some dumb drama channel shit. But anyway, I said I would do that. That no longer is going to be taking place because he isn't going to make an apology video. He never will. He most likely won't. I'm saying that now because the first time I made my 2 videos, the first thing he did was he played the victim. Chat, what do people do when they're usually in the wrong and they get caught? What do? They usually play the victim. That's exactly what he did. As soon as I made those videos, he posted his own video saying that I'm the big bad content creator that is now throwing my whole community on him so he gets death threats and all this shit. What are you talking about? Even at the end of my video, I specified that, hey, listen, everyone remember that this is an online drama and it's whatever, but do not take this too far. Don't take it to a level. We're playing video games for a living. We're entertaining people for a living. Don't take this too far. Even though I don't like this guy and he's a piece of shit, you don't need to take it too far. I even said that in my video, and he still proceeded to play the victim and say that this is me. What? Do I not have the voice to be able to give my opinion and my side of the story after you slander my names in many, many different videos? I'm not allowed to do that. That's not what I'm allowed to do. Because when I do it, I'm now the big bad content creator that has a bigger audience than you do, and now you're gonna get more shit than I will. No, that's just the battle that you chose. That's just the battle that you chose. That's all it is. It's that simple. What did I put here? Slandering names by cutting clips and leaving out vital information, making clips look extra sus, misleading easily manipulated people and profiting off of it. Still don't understand how this rat has credibility when it's already been proven. And J God says on top of it, he doesn't even have his own original COD account because it was banned for cheating himself. You can't make this up. You literally can't. You can't make it up. This guy has been banned himself for hacking. Let's take a look down here. Someone said, wait, really? And people still believe him? And J God said, yeah, he brushed it off as, I used all the cheats, so you don't have to. Let's just take a look really quick if that actually is the case. So he says, yes, he brushed it off as I used all the cheats, so you don't have to. No, J God never did. He explained it as using cheat software to find out more about how it worked, which is a pretty logical explanation. Again, chat, is it a logical explanation? I mean, you know what? Like I just said, I'll agree that yes, it makes sense. You could probably get a very good understanding of hackers if you use them yourselves. But does that give you the right to then go and make an account and abuse hacks, ruin other people's gaming experience? The thing that he's trying to do, he's trying to catch hackers. He's going to go in and he's going to hack himself. I mean, how ironic is this? It really doesn't get better. But it actually does. So let's continue. Why would he be upset about... Oh, no, sorry. I didn't finish this one, which is a pretty logical explanation. But hey, what does the truth matter when it gets in the way of a good narrative? Man, I'm telling you, man. I'm sorry to digress again, but it just, I lose brain cells every time I hear people that are so easily manipulated. This was an actual text message by Mr. BadBoyBeaman himself. He says, so more heresy knows I've been banned. I don't know how to say that name. He knows I've been banned. Someone says, where does it say that? I think you've been banned from the 28th, but you could play on that account now, right? He says, I can't play on the account. No, it's permabanned since the 28th, for f***'s sakes. Thought that was a shadow ban. Bro, I'm in a bad mood right now. Both my main account and my Skrillex got permabanned when the engine owning got detected. Those were the messages that were sent between him and a friend. I didn't even know this was real. I thought this was fake, and that's why I never put it in any of my other videos. I didn't know this was real, and he apparently has addressed this. And J God even said he addressed this. I didn't believe it until I saw J God talking about it. And then I was like, you know what? I mean, I guess it is real. And now, so, I mean, it's just, again, the story continues and continues and continues. But anyway, let's just move on.
In this video, the video is titled about Tfue turns on aim assist. Okay?
Okay.
And you will see in the video whether or not he's trolling or whether he's being serious. Okay, let's play it now.
I'm gonna use my aim assist right here, chat. I just turned it on. Let's go. Watch the fuck out.
And and look who he's playing with, man. Dude, I'm literally, it's on 1080p 60 and it's still ass quality. He's playing with Blast and Pieman. Exactly what I thought. He plays with them all the time. These guys are a couple of absolute trolls. And one thing that Tfue always talks about is how broken aim assist is, or at least he like trolls about it. I mean, I don't know his complete actual opinions on this, but he trolls about it all the time. And his teammate Blast, one of the best players in the game, a big pro in the Warzone scene. He played Call of Duty for a long time. He played professional COD as well. Plays on controller. So they're always picking fun and bantering on stream. So that's why he's saying this right now to his stream. He's saying like, all right, I'm going to turn aim assist on here. And he's playing on mouse and keyboard.
There we go. Holy f, it's so much easier to play with. Jesus. It's like a different game.
Are you actually using controller?
No, I just put aim assist on mouse and key.
Like BadBoyBeaman really believes that Tfue is not joking here. Like he actually, like why else would you be making a video on this? Like he says in the beginning, I don't know if he really is or not, but like, come on, man. Like why make a full video about how is the joke literally going right over your head?
Do you guys think he was trolling in that situation? Because that to me seems like he's actually talking about it openly. Like I'm turning my aim assist on.
You seriously think? Oh, I gotta calm down. You seriously believe that he's openly going to say that he is actually hacking live on stream? You really think that this is not sarcasm? I mean, you know what? I'm not gonna lie. This is content. This is content. How delusional this shit is. This is, I'm not gonna lie. This is content.
Doesn't sound to me like he's joking.
Are you
People say
kidding
that
me?
he's got this dry sense of humor. People say that he's always trolling about aim assist. It sounded to
He
me
is.
like he was shocked at how good aim assist was.
Are you serious, man? Is this real? I gotta use this in the. This has to go in the video, man. It's not even flying over his head. That shit is flying in space over his head. It is out there, man. This guy. Holy shit.
It's because their influence on their audience is massive.
Mm-hmm.
Whether or not it's grown men who are poor at the game, wanting to get better, think, ooh, aim assist on keyboard and mouse, didn't know you could get that. They start researching it, bang, they've now downloaded the third-party
Are
software
you
to get
kidding me?
aim assist.
Are you kidding me, man? Are you seriously making the argument that he's making the argument right now that Tfue should not be joking about this stuff on his stream because people are then going to go download hacks because he's making jokes about it?
Same applies with the younger generation who are watching these guys like idols. They will idolize everything they do.
And I bet you that young generation that idolizes Tfue, I bet you they can understand sarcasm more than you can. I bet you they were able to catch the joke. Come on, man. Come on.
Similar to the situation with Swag and the Zen. Is he trolling, isn't he? Either way, him saying that live on stream will force his audience to go and actually
Oh
have a
my
look and see what
God.
Zen is. Oh, I might buy one of them.
Oh my God.
Anti-decoil.
I'm not going to even continue. I'm just going to, that's all it needs to be said. It's literally self-explanatory how stupid that is.
On this clip on a video.
Let's see what this clip is. And I'm guaranteeing you, someone set a stopwatch and a timer on how fast I can break down how stupid this clip is. Whatever this clip is, what he's about to show, I bet you any money that I can break it down in about 2 seconds and give you a very, very reasonable explanation to why it doesn't look sus.
Bearing in mind it's on keyboard and mouse.
Okay.
There shouldn't be any aim assist anyway. Just let's have a watch now.
Let's do it.
Okay, now do you know what? I'm actually going to give you my opinion on this clip.
Yeah, I want to
And the
know.
reason for that is
I need to
simple.
know.
If actually pull it back slightly here, you can actually see what appears to be his aim jitter. Because he's already ADS.
Oh my.
And
Man.
it seems like his aim snapped slightly to the left as they're creeping into this garage. See that then?
Yeah. I also saw his
Almost
hand
like it
move.
snapped.
You literally see him move his hand. And I want to know what he has to say about this one, because I already have your answer for how he snapped to this guy. He's playing solos. He switched to a passenger seat while he's driving to fight this first guy. He beams this first guy and then instantly gets out of the vehicle. And if you guys don't know, when you get out of a vehicle, your aim just goes straight ahead. So he's from here, doesn't have to move his mouse at all, uses a strategy of getting out of the vehicle to aim straight at this guy and then start shooting this other one. I'd love to see if he even knows, if he thinks this is a flick. He probably thinks this is a flick, guaranteed.
Slightly.
Yep.
As his aim snapped right. That was literally one frame, perfect snap. It went from down in the first enemy to snapping directly at the one behind the wall.
Isn't that crazy, Beaming? Chat, isn't that insane how it snapped from the left to the right? It's almost as if he got out of the vehicle. It's almost as if BadBoyBeaman doesn't play Warzone. Because how many times have I went over this dude's clips and prove that he has no idea what he's talking about. Now, here's the original clip. Here's a clip extended, and there isn't anybody behind the wall. Boom! There isn't actually anyone there. It makes it seem that way because he kills this guy so quickly, breaks his plates, and he gets the XP as he gets out of the vehicle. The flick is so quickly because he exits the vehicle, it aims him straight ahead, and it gives him, if you look at the kill feed, there is only one player in the kill feed. There is no one behind that wall. And I know it's like, wait, no, yes, there is. It looks like there's a foot sticking out. There isn't a foot sticking out. That is a garbage bag laying on the floor. I'm just saying goes even as far as recreating this on console. He says, let's recreate this. Wow, even on console, it happens. And notice how he gets out of the vehicle. And look, that same little thing is right there. It looks like a foot. Like it does look like a player because he continues shooting in that area. But he's only continuing shooting because he just got out of the vehicle and he was shooting at this guy here and it aims him, you know, straight ahead. That thing is still there. I mean, come on now, man. Let's move on to the main portion of this video, the eye tracker. Let's jump into it. So the eye tracker is right here on the bottom of my monitor. I'll pull it off. It's this thing right here. So I stick it to the bottom of my monitor, and for it to catch my eyes, I literally have to sit this far back, which is if you see my hand like out here, you can see I can't even touch the monitor with my hand. Usually my hand is like this, like a 90-degree angle. That's how close I usually am to my monitor. And my arm touches it, but it only can touch it when I'm like almost at a 90-degree angle with my arm. Meaning, and what I mean by that is because right now, when I'm looking up into my minimap, when I'm looking to my left on my minimap, I'm still turning my head slightly, but it's not as much of a turn as what you're seeing in all the Hackusation videos that you're seeing. You're going to see the difference between the two when I move my chair closer and I sit closer to my monitor, where you see a difference in the head movement. It's definitely a lot more, just a lot more churning taking place.
Z, f the haters.
Hey, f the haters! F 'em! I love you. I mean, we're just shitting on the lobby, chat.
Request recon flyover. UAV entering the AO.
All right, let's keep it going. Oh, there's so many people down here. Let's go get this guy first. Got a guy on green here. Guy dealer, guy hotel. Let's go.
Be advised, UAV is bingo fuel. RTB for resupply.
What are you doing?
Request recon flyover. UAV entering the AO. Got a loadout drop inbound. Be advised, UAV is bingo fuel. RTB for resupply.
I'm gonna grab this dead silence, wait it out. Find another UAV and get out of here.
Request recon flyover. UAV entering the AO.
Let's go for the two guys over here. No, don't kill each other. Don't kill each other. Wait for me. Don't have fun without me.
Enemy UAV overhead. Be advised, UAV is bingo fuel. RTB for resupply.
No, don't drive away, please. Baby, come back.
Request recon flyover. UAV entering the AO. Be advised, UAV is bingo fuel.
Got right in front of me with Ghost. He just crossed to the left here.
50 remain in the AO.
shit. Literally shit. What? I know. I know. What do you think? What do you think you're doing? What were you about to say? There's no way? I think there is a way, buddy. I think there is a way.
UAV entering the AO.
Guy on top of this building. Probably the guy sniping at me or no? We're about to find out. Guy bottom of hospital. Multiple over here, bottom of here. Two guys at hospital. They have to cross.
UAV is bingo fuel.
Let's get them out of the game right now. Hold on now. Shit.
Fire sale is active. Buy station costs are adjusted.
This other guy's got to be moving in very soon. He's not already moved in. That guy's got to jump off. You're so dead. Why would you shoot at me, sir? Why would you shoot at me? Not the right choice, man.
Safe zone relocation.
I'm dead.
Hostile dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
I mean, you're getting outplayed, man. Like, just put the ball down, man. Oh my goodness. You can't allow me to do this to you. Like, if you do, you're gonna have to start uninstalling the game, folks. Like, it's embarrassing. Come on, man.
Request recon flyover.
And we're moving with some insane speed right now, chat. We're moving with some insane speed. The guy over here. This kid is actually landing back on his stuff. I don't know if this guy is on, like, if he's drunk, but I would not be surprised.
Gas is closing in. Be advised, UAV is bingo fuel. There are 24 enemies still out there. Kill them all. Request recon flyover. UAV entering the AO.
You're moving all the way across? Kid behind me was ghosted.
Be advised, UAV is bingo fuel. RTB for resupply. Request recon flyover.
Boom.
UAV entering the AO.
Hey, this guy's up top right here. On the UAV, is he in the sky? One is down low, one is up top. That's a perfect distraction.
Enemy UAV overhead. Be advised, UAV is bingo fuel. RTB for resupply. Enemy UAV overhead.
Someone right there just called in an airstrike. No, 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 no.
Entering the AO. Disregard last.
No! Oh my god. That's the ghosted guy, not the guy on top.
Be advised, UAV is bingo fuel. RTB for resupply.
He's still over here on my left, it looks like. He just got out. Oh, you made a mistake. Sir, you made a mistake.
Gas is inbound.
You made a mistake. We can still get a 40 bomb. We just need to push everybody, man. I need to get a UAV. Even though I don't have enough to come back if I do. I can't believe the lobby died. This month, or I guess it's fourth. I guess we're in the almost in the last zone. Oh, I choked, man. Oh my god, I almost sold right there. There's a vehicle on the buy.
Gas is moving in. New safe zone located. I'll drive. Request recon flyover. UAV entering the AO. I'll drive. Being tracked by an enemy. Be advised, UAV is bingo fuel. RTB for resupply. Marking you safe.
We can still get the 40 bomb in. We gotta kill everybody. We gotta kill everybody. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Guy in the sky, it looks like.
Finish the job. Be advised, UAV is bingo fuel. RTB for resupply. Target marked. Send it.
This is loader 2-0. Good copy. Cluster strike away.
He just ate it, bro. He just sat there and ate it. Love to see that.
Gas is closing in. Solid work. That's how
Who are you shooting at? Oh, you killed the other guy? Hey, let's go, baby! Little 38 piece on the board, man. Ladies and gentlemen, let's take off the eye tracker now. Now we're going to be going into game. Now after we just played hours now. We just played what? 6 hours. We got a nice little 4-hour session in. Lots of high kill 20s, a couple 30 bombs, if I'm not mistaken. And then finishing off with a nice little 38 piece. Let's continue. We're going to now jump into the game. Same exact mode. We're going to jump in without the eye tracker this time. I'm going to move my monitor back into where the position it's usually in. Down here. I'm much closer to my screen at this point. Notice how I said before, this is how far I was sitting before. Enough for my hand to be like a decent ways away from the monitor. A decent ways. Whereas I usually sit where my monitor is, no joke, my arm is on a 90-degree angle before I can touch my monitor. This is usually how close I sit to my monitor. You're going to see much more movement in my head when I look to my left because I'm still, yet again, just like you saw with the eye tracker, I am looking at my mini-map. And we're going to keep the cameras on, obviously, in the background so you guys can still see on my left-hand side and you can still see that left-hand monitor. Let's get it, baby. Even though...
Loadout drop headed your way. Request recon flyover. UAV entering the AO.
He's still... Oh my god.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, okay. I know. It's hard to believe that you just got f***ing shit on, but I mean, listen. At the end of the day, you just gotta accept it. You gotta move on, accept it, learn from it, or uninstall the game. Any of the above. Any of the above. You're really gonna peek me again? Okay.
Target neutral. I'll drive.
Another guy right here. Beautiful.
Request recon flyover. UAV entering the AO. I'll drive.
Bunch of people on the plaza as well, man. Plaza is bumping. I am police. Guy just bought a loadie.
Advised, UAV is bingo fuel. RTB for resupply.
Holy shit, man. There's so many people on this side of the map. Okay, there's a guy on police, and there's more guys on my right here. There's another guy.
Request recon flyover. UAV entering the AO. advised.
I mean, we're just on a whole. I mean, we're feeling insane tonight, chat. We're feeling insane. We're also getting absolutely blessed. Earlier, if you watched the whole stream, though, guys, you would understand. Earlier, the lobbies were getting they were a little sweaty. We were still dropping a nice bit of games. It's that time of hour, man. We got a couple of Timmy, Jimmy, Billy, Bob Juniors out and ready to play, and we're about to be. We're just gonna be slaying for the rest of the night.
Loadout drop headed your way.
This guy's just waiting for Lodi to come down so he can fly to it, and that's an easy call out. And pull the shoot, and you're dead.
Gas is inbound. Marking new safe zone.
Why are you not playing the game?
Enemy UAV.
Two more guys over here. See one of them up top there, on the right side. Let's go. Oh, he actually almost got me. If he would have headshotted me right there, I think I'm dead, right? Oh, shit.
Enemy UAV overhead.
Love you.
I love you! You almost got away.
Less than 50 enemies remain.
Someone up on top there. He's gonna jump off. He's gotta jump off.
Request recon flyover.
Oh shit, we don't have enough? Oh, that was a bad time to jump. So much nicer playing this close to the monitor again. Oh my god. Just, ladies and gentlemen, look at this guy right here being an absolute shit stain. He's about to get taken out of the game. Oh, no way.
25 are left. Stay sharp out there.
Well played, well played. Ah, but not well played enough. Not well played enough.
Hostile dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
I just got landed on. I don't know where, though. Getting sniped at aggressively, man. Dude, this is insane. This guy landed right on me, man. Nice try, guys. Yeah, this is the 40 kill game. Let's go.
Gas is moving in.
I mean, they're just landing back on me, man. They're asking for it, buddy. No, we can't get the 40 bomb, dude. Yet again. Let's hopefully get the 38, back-to-back 38s at the minimum, chat. I mean, we could still get 39, so. There's no way that guy was the one that threw the stun grenade, right? Only two guys left.
safe zone located.
Oh my God, get worked. Oh! Ladies and gentlemen, back-to-back 39 bombers, baby. Or, I mean, well, 38 and then 39. Oh, my goodness. I mean, I guess that's a perfect way to finish it off, man. I do not know.
Now hold on a minute. On all of our foreheads.
Turn me the fuck!
I almost does it again. Another dominating performance from the Canadian organization himself, Zlaner.
Oh my God, I want to kiss you. GG, hey, thank you. Oh, inside, thank you, thank you.
Absolutely insane performance. Zlaner, how do you feel after a performance like that?
Hey, that's a perfect reaction and a perfect way to finish it off back to back. I think those gameplays are going to be perfect for the video, and I think if we're going to show those two gameplays, two of the best ones, and so people are obviously going to be like, "Oh, but you only showed your best ones. You didn't show the games you died." Of course I didn't. I mean, if you watch all my live streams, if you watch every one of my live streams, this live stream looks exactly the same. It literally does. It looks exactly the same. Except now you guys get to see what I see, like in front of me at all times. So that is it. That is everything. If you made it this far in the video, thank you for watching. I want to conclude by summarizing everything in this video so you can leave here remembering everything you watched without having to watch the entire, whatever, hour over. Okay, 1, Beaman obviously has an insanely low knowledge of this game. He has a low knowledge of the game. I've already proved that point through all of the clips I've shown across all 3 of my videos. It is very, very easy to prove that point. And like I've said many times in this video and in other videos, I totally agree that you need to be skeptical. You need to ask questions, especially in a game that has no anti-cheat and has, since the beginning of its of this game, has had an insane issue with hackers. You need to be skeptical. You need to ask questions. You just need to make sure that you're asking the right questions and you're not getting your information for someone that obviously has alternative motives. Motives to clickbait their content and continue to get high tier views from these videos. That is what he is doing. Take a look at this clip of him saying that for someone in the past, that he's already proved his hacking. He must have already proved that I'm hacking in his other videos. Why does he continue making videos? If he's already put the information out there, why does he just continue making videos?
In doing my research, I found out that the guy who I was actually playing with when I was a streamer was cheating. I actually did a video on him. He changed his name now. He uses monitor cams, anything you can think of to try and prove his innocence. We won't talk about his name because that's done and dusted. That is in the past.
Over a 6-month period between both of this dude's YouTube channels, he has uploaded over 12 to 13. There's a few in there that don't have my name in it, but he still talks about me in it or has me in the thumbnail. This dude has created that many videos in a 6-month period. And you are telling me that you're, you know, for other people, you're just going to make a video or two, you know, because obviously that your evidence should be damning enough to be exposing them. That's great. You move on. Why aren't you moving on from me? Because you are a clout chaser. I mean, it's that blatant. It really is that blatant. Anyone with actual credibility in the Call of Duty community knows that this person is an absolute goofball and thinks this is just a joke. And even people that have zero reason to vouch for me are vouching for me. People like Nickmercs, he has no reason whatsoever to vouch for me. I'm not this guy's buddy. I'm not his friend. If anything, it would make way more sense if I actually was a suspicious cheating hacker for him to call me out. It would make way more sense for him to not vouch for me and actually call me out. If anything, he has way more experience with Call of Duty. He has way more knowledge of the game than someone like Beaman. He would easily be able to see that and call that out. So would many, many other pros. But sadly, yet again, like I said, there will always be some other, when you prove a point like this, they just continue, confirmation bias, they just continue to push it away and be like, oh, okay, well, no, now there's a Warzone Illuminati and you're all in it together. And it's like, no, like eventually you have to stop and listen to what you're saying. If anything, someone like J God or Nickmercs would benefit way more from calling me out in a situation like this than someone like Beaman, but they're not going to because they know I'm not cheating. I am not looking at a left monitor. I am looking at the left-hand side of my monitor. I know it's hard for some people that follow Beaming and other people that think I'm cheating to believe this, but yes, you can get a lot of great information from using your minimap. You should try it more often. This is me looking at the center of my screen. This is me turning my head to the left-hand side of my gaming monitor. This is me looking at my left monitor. In the clips that you guys see where people are putting compilations together of me doing this, looking at my minimap, middle of the screen, minimap, that is how much head movement is going on. It's not all the way over here. I'm not doing this all the time. I don't understand how hard that is to fathom. Even after doing everything I possibly can in this now 3-part series of addressing the Hackusations, I still believe there will always be another thing that people will try to come up with, some new story that they can twist to try to make myself and other pros look like we're some suspicious players. RavenSoftware, if you are somehow listening to this clip, can we please have some sort of transparency? This has been asked many, many times, and listen, I am in love with your game. Please, I think I said this in my last video, and I've said this many times on stream. The only reason I am this passionate about wanting this stuff to be dealt with is because I love your game. I love it so much. I want to see it thrive. And one of the biggest issues this game has ever had is not having an anti-cheat and it being ridden with hackers. And now many professional players have to go to these extents to try to explain themselves and try to clear their names. It's absolutely ridiculous. Will there ever be any transparency on if there will be or won't be an anti-cheat? Will it happen? Is it going to happen? I never had to explain myself to this extent in a game like Fortnite. Yes, I never had the following that I once had. I never played with people like Doc. I understand that level, it's taken another level now, and I'm so fortunate and grateful for that. But even back then, I was streaming in front of a few thousand people at a time. In some of the major tournaments I played in Fortnite, the Winter Royale that I qualified over millions of players for. I've dropped 40 bombs in a game like Fortnite, which is equivalent in this game in Warzone to like 70 bombs or some shit, because it's literally, there's only 100 players on the map. And I think at the time that I did that stuff, there weren't even res buzzes on the game. So, you know, I've done this in other games and never had to deal with these accusations because they have a working anti-cheat. That is all I want. I know I can probably speak for not just myself and not just other pros, but literally the entire fan base. When we say that is all we want, I just want to be able to play this game, and my time and hard work and effort to trying to be the best that I can be at this game, not be completely bashed by tons and tons of people. I don't need praise from everyone, by the way. I don't need everyone to be, hey, good job, Z, you're the best, you're the whatever. I understand that there's going to be these scandals and whatnot, but it is on a whole nother level with this game because of the single fact that we don't have an anti-cheat in a way to really, really prove who is and who isn't cheating. I'd even be down for a RavenSoftware employee to scan the shit out of my account, whatever they would need to do to figure out if I have in the past or now in the present am hacking, whatever it takes. And finally, I have done, like I said, everything that I feel like I can do to prove my innocence, other than literally having my accusers like BBB come here, sit in this chair, and literally use my setup, my controller, my everything for themselves, absolutely shit the bed because they're dog water, and then me pick the controller up right in front of their face and show them that I can drop a 30 or 40 bomb right in front of their face. Like that's the only thing I haven't done. And you know what? With that said, I have a final proposition in this video, a final proposition towards BBB himself. If you really, truly believe that I am a hacker, then I totally expect you to oblige. I totally expect you to probably say yes to this. But again, I don't think you think that. So, with that said, my proposition to BadBoyBeaman is that I will pay a flight for you to come to my hometown. We could set up an area, a controlled environment where you know what everything's going on. You could sit down at the PC. You can bring your film crew. I'll have my film crew so the evidence lines up, because we know you've manipulated stuff in the past. We're not going to allow that to take place. I'll make sure to have the footage so our footage lines up. You can come here. You can sit down at my setup. You can use whatever you need to. Well, not here at my house, of course, but you know, we'll go somewhere in a controlled environment, set it all up. You can use my setup, play a game yourself if you need to. And then right after that, I'll hop on the same exact setup and drop a bomb right in front of your face. And when I do that, you have to delete your YouTube channel. That's the proposition. Come down, see it firsthand. When I prove to you, I think you already know that I am not hacking, but once I prove it to your face, I just need it to be out there so everyone knows this. Once I prove that to you, you have to delete your YouTube channel. That's it. That's all I ask. Anyway, folks, thank you for watching the video. Thank you for taking the time. This shit is exhausting. RavenSoftware, please release an anti-cheat or be a little more transparent. I mean, listen, they've been more transparent recently. A lot of the tweets they've been doing, I mean, it's great. It's awesome. But like, can we somehow have a timeline or at least just know what's going on in that realm? Will there ever be any, like, will there ever be an anti-cheat? A lot of people are losing hope. That's all I'm saying. Anyway, thank you for watching.